I'm Lyle Grosjean. I'm a retired Episcopal priest. I live in Paso Robles, California. I came to a hearing, and I hope you are all listening because I don't see anybody to be heard by here. I've been testifying at legislative hearings for a long time, and usually the panelists are sitting way up there, so maybe down here is a better place for them. In the early 1960s, during a state assembly hearing on the death penalty, Thorsten Saline, a longtime chair of criminology at the University of Pennsylvania, testified that reliance on the death penalty to deter murder or to improve society was folly. I was there. Saline predicted that if California continued to sentence people to death, this state would find itself spending treasure, human and legislative resources, tinkering around the edges of its application. That is, he said, we will be wasting money and precious energy needed to solve real problems. Saline believed that those resources would be far better spent in real crime prevention, in true efforts at rehabilitation, at restorative justice, that is, victim compensation, which was wasn't even in its infancy at that time. Professor Saline was prophetic in the extreme. Today's subject document makes his point perfectly. This document is nothing less than a costly manicure of the bloody fingers of the state of California. I have been actively working against the death penalty, not because of its cruelty or clinical problems, but because the state should not be killing people in order to teach us not to kill. Finally, I do not believe that there are humane procedures that can be found. I do not believe that even people who have volunteered to be executed can be killed humanely. So I am not arguing for crude and careless procedures in the execution of the condemned. However, everyone should recognize that what we are doing, very carefully, very clinically, is killing a human being. In biblical terms, that's called the shedding of blood. But notice, this procedure is being used so that we will not recognize that there is any blood. The California executions do not look bloody, but they are.